Okay, it's rant time. Rant time. How many of you get emails every day from places that you don't want? Well, maybe you signed up for it 20 years ago, and you're like, maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll buy. I'll need a reminder to buy something when I have $1 million, and then I have $500 to spend extra. How many of you how many emails do you get every day? I have been getting emails, and by the way, I have multiple, more emails than I need. It's true. But there were reasons for those, which I won't get into now. But here's my rant. And I get it. Totally understand. This is a problem with my brain, as I understand all of it. I understand why they do this, but my gosh, by the way, it has been freeing lately. I've been unsubscribing a lot, so this is my rant. It is so hard on some emails from some companies, big companies, hundreds of millions, if not billion-dollar companies. That little unsubscribe. And by the way, my font on because I'm old, my eyes are bad, so my default font is 18. And it's big. And maybe some of you are saying, 18? I need at least 36. Well, I'm not that blind. So, with that said, is the unsubscribe text is so small, and it's also so gray sometimes. It's very, very difficult to find. And so I have to use my little Zoom keyboard shortcuts to try and find the unsubscribe. And then it takes me today. I was unsubscribing from a car dealership that we bought a car from a few years ago and whatnot. So, and I'm like, you know what? I'm never going to buy from them ever again. Not because they're terrible, but basically because things got a little worse and worse, and now I have Teslas. So, I have some other cars, but whatever. I don't need anyway. I'm not going to go into that. So anyway, I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't need emails from these people anymore ever again. And so I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can show this to you or not. I don't know if I can or not. Let me see if I can get in there. But let's see. Where is it? Look at how tiny that is. I don't want to reveal everything to the world about my thing, but the unsubscribe was so stinking small. I mean, it's 8 point instead of 16 like I need, or whatever I said earlier. And then you click on unsubscribe, and this is the website that it takes you to. Look at how tiny that is. Look at that. Ugh. Drives me absolutely bonkers. But I get it. I understand they don't want you to unsubscribe. So what I'm recommending today is grab yourself a Diet Coke and start unsubscribing from places that you don't really need. Because really, truly, how many emails do you get in a day? What's the latest count? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? My latest count for emails I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 email accounts. And that's not all of them, by the way. That's something for another time. In those all inboxes, I have 99,034 messages. What am I doing with all those? If I, you know what? Maybe I'll do a video one of these years where I show how many emails I have that are just sitting there doing nothing. Someday I might use them. Someday I might want to read one of those emails.